to learn about ancient Rome? How many are excited about ancient Rome? Oh, there we go. I love it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do today is do you notice these wonderful pictures around the room? Okay, well, you're going to have the opportunity to go on a little field trip. And I say that, listen to Miss Saygi, I say that because I'm going to give you a paper and you're going to lean it against your reading journal and you're going to take notes on what you see. All right, so I'm going to explain to you what we're going to do. So let me pass out the papers to you. Virtual museum. It says you're going to use this handout as you view the images of ancient Rome. Write your answers to the questions below in the My Thoughts box. Let's go. I'm in. And come follow me, my love. Okay, so let's see. What do you see in this image? What does it look like to you? You're going to write your notes, your thoughts right here. What does it look like to you? If you need me to help write it, I can help you write it. What does that look like to you, my love?
An old building.
An old building. What's on this, love? Okay, good. It's a map. Okay. Good. So you can write that down. It's the Colosseum. So again, here is something that thousands of people travel to Rome to see every year. And like Caden said, it is the Colosseum. When you look at this picture, you might ask yourself another question. What was the city of Rome like a long time ago? After all, this building does not appear to be new or in very good condition. That's because it's almost 2,000 years old. Is that old? Yeah. You bet. Next image. Oh, before we go to the next image, so we're going to, what notes can we write down on our paper next to this? What can we write down? Olivia? Thousands of people see it every year. So you can write that down. What? Paxton?
Old stadium.
It's an old stadium. Do you remember what I read? How old is it?
2,000 years old.
It's over 2,000 years old. You bet. And what is the building called? The Colosseum. And because it's a famous place, do we capitalize the C in Colosseum? Yes. And I always look back to make sure my spelling is correct. All right, awesome. All right. The Romans were the first to widely use arches in many of their buildings and bridges. The arch of a map. Does anyone else want to share? Matthew? A map of Rome. Olivia? A map of this picture. So back to our notes over here. What did we learn from our reading? Can anyone share? Table groups? And I want you to decide, what did you learn? What's the most important thing that we can write in this little box about this image? I'll give you 2 minutes. Go. Talk to me. What do you think is the most important thing that we learned about this image? From the reading, what did you learn, my loves? Do you remember the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day? So what does that mean? Okay, so the empire is pretty vast. What does vast mean? It's pretty big. Good, Melody. It's pretty big. Did it start that way? No. It started out as a teeny city. And it became big. very vast. But it took a long time to become big. And who would like to share what they talked about in their table group? Aria? And the north? Yes, which means what? If they control all of that, Rome became what? Was it tiny or was it really big? And from there it spread to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west. It took many years to build this vast empire. So what does vast mean? Very, very, very big, very large empire.